Y'all, how the fuck they gonna come with one episode on Sunday and then another episode on Monday when I thought the reason why they didn't have the episode on Sunday is because the mother special was coming on Monday. But no, I have 2 episodes of Basketball Wives in 1 week, and in all honesty, they could have kept the first one that they showed us. But this episode starts off with Evelyn and Tammy going shopping, okay? We're trying to show that we're on a new leaf. We're having a good time. We're giggling. We're bonding over miscarriages and IVF. It's all very fun and dandy, but hold up, bitch, we ain't BFFs yet, okay? They call Shaunie on the phone and, say they're letting her know that they're hanging together and trying to get past their problems and trying to get back cool and shit, which we all want, because when they were all hanging together, it was just so much more fun to watch, like, honestly. And this episode kind of proved that for me, because most of the scenes when it was Shaunie, Evelyn, and Tammy, those were the best scenes of the show, okay? So Shaunie tells them everything that Jackie said in their last conversation about her being hurt and pissed off about their ponderosa, and how the next time they get together, she needs to fucking be there so she can mediate the situation, okay? Because she got a problem with you bitches making up with her not in the room. And I'm like, oh my God, Jackie's fucking ass is crazy. We get a little bit more into Kristen's life. We find out that Kristen and Asia Matoya, and there's another sister, I think her name is Melissa Matoya. They're all sisters. They all have different moms who were fighting over their one dad. So they all have residual beef because of their moms. But when Kristen had her miscarriage not so long ago, she's still losing the baby weight from being pregnant. She was about 4, almost 5 months pregnant when she had her miscarriage. Her sister Asia was there for her, but now their relationship is a little bit more cold than, warm. It's not good right now. Asia Matoya is Damon Wayne's baby mom and another player's baby mom, and I think she's Dwayne Wade's baby mom. That's what I thought. But I thought Dwayne Wade had 2 kids for one woman, but she apparently has 1 kid for somebody in the NBA, and that's what made me think of Dwayne Wade. Y'all tell me down in the comments. I can't keep these bitches, pussies, and baby daddies together all at once, okay? Y'all introducing too many new characters all at once. But either way, it's these 2 sisters. They both dating ballers. They both, ain't got no rings. And here we are, okay? New characters. Thank you. Kristen and Evelyn go on a hike together, and Evelyn really likes Kristen, but she feels like she can't dress. And the more she's around her, the more she comes to the same conclusion. But she really, really likes her, and they have a good time together. And of course, Evelyn has another person to talk about her IVF with, and then she has another person to talk about her miscarriage with. And it's like, didn't y'all talk about this the last time y'all got together? Why are we talking about this shit again? But I'm gonna just go ahead and let y'all have it. We all going through a rough time right now, and we need peace and serenity in the Lord. Okay, thank you. We understand. So they had to sit down with Shaunie, Jackie, Evelyn, and Tammy. And Jackie gets there first, and she's getting all the plates and glasses and silverware off the table because she's seen these fights these bitches have had. So she knows they will grab for anything, and she don't want anybody messing up her face. She got her hair tucked into her fucking jacket. She got her bail money on deck. She done told her daughter to be ready for the phone call. Her shit is ready if something has to go down, okay? Shaunie gets there. Shaunie's like, baby, just calm down. It's gonna be all right, okay? Evelyn and Tammy walking into the restaurant together. Did you know they were gonna be together? Oh, okay, I see what this is gonna be. It's like, bitch, you crazy as hell. So they sit down, and the first thing that comes out of Jackie's mouth is, let's just fucking fight. I'm like, oh my God. I didn't know how they was gonna react. But just like me, they bust out fucking laughing. Oh my God. Tammy is like, girl, look, you do not want to fight me, okay? You know you don't want to fight me. Eventually, they calm down enough to have the conversation, because Evelyn is like, look, this is all in your head. My only problem is that in our conversation, did you or did you not show me the DMs that Tammy sent you? And she was like, no, I did not. She was like, what are you talking about? Yes, you did. Tammy chimes in and it's like, my problem is that you made it seem as if I just came out of nowhere trying to be messy with some information, like you didn't ask me for that information, like we didn't have a conversation about this. And Jackie is like, you know, well, my problem is that Evelyn says she never even made the comment. And I'm like, well, here's the comment right here, but that was never my intention, sis. And I love you and we're friends and we're cool and you keep it real with me and I don't want to have a problem with you. And ultimately we all fucking make up. But it's just all so fucking stupid and exhausting, y'all. I cannot deal with Jackie's ass. She's just always so fucking sensitive and always about her. Everything has to always change in some way to be about her. But the dinner ended up being cool. Well, the lunch ended up being cool because at some point Jackie breaks out a fucking leather like studded muzzle. So after they make up, they all play with that shit, and we all wondering what the fuck Jackie and Doug are doing with this muzzle. Y'all, once again, not wanting to think about all the fucking sordid, nasty things that Jackie has had to do in order to keep that man all these years. I do not want to think about it, so we're just gonna move on. All right. Evelyn, Shaunie, and Tammy have a little outing out to have laser sculpting because they're lazy like the rest of us and don't want to work out. It's actually a really cute scene. They all talk about how crazy Jackie's ass is once again. And then they start talking about how Kristen dresses and how she had the biker shorts on. She was like, you know, that used to be the style back in the day when you would have like the tennis shoes on and you would do the little dance like that. That shit was so funny. Oh my God, them three in a room joking was like one of the best things they've had on this show this season, okay? And eventually, they like been sitting there for a minute. Nobody has come in and they ain't got no medical equipment nowhere. Maybe this wasn't a good idea. So Evelyn like, look, let's just say I got diarrhea or something like that and we all came in the same car, so we gotta go. See how the lies just came? It was really cute and funny. I love this scene. I really did love that scene. I really want to see more of the three of them together because it is really enjoyable to watch. So Malaysia meets up with Brandi. We thought we wasn't going to have to see her again, but oh no, here she is, fresh to death with bundles upon bundles wrapped around. Okay, and also back with a sad storyline. Apparently recently, Brandi just lost her grandmother to cancer and her grandmother was her everything, so she's had a hard time dealing with that. Her husband is overseas, her son is in school, she has her businesses, her makeup line and her salon, and right now Brandi is just taking it a day at a time, but she's having a rough time. And it's just nice for her and Malaysia to get together and hang out. Malaysia has been dating, but she's celibate. She does not want to give the, you know, the punani up to anybody right now because people act crazy once you give them the punani, and she doesn't have time for that. She just wants to have a good time right now. Malaysia tells Brandi about the conversation that she and Jackie had about how Evelyn and Tammy have made up, and now Jackie and them have gotten into it and all of that mess. And the first thing that comes out of Brandi's mouth is that Evelyn and Tammy are only friends because they're scared of each other. And it's like, you don't even know Evelyn, and that's the first thing that comes out of your fucking mouth, and you wonder why these bitches don't like you. Like, seriously? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that they're friends just because they're scared of each other. That doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't think Tammy is scared of anybody, and I damn sure don't think Evelyn is scared of anybody. I think they're a lot alike, and it will make sense for them to be friends since they have so much in common as people. But you know what? You want to shade the friendship, bitch? You go ahead, okay? Keep on hating. Hate. Then they get on this whole Duffy situation. Apparently, Brandi feels as if they were bullying Duffy when they were in Portugal. I don't feel that way at all, okay? I don't know where she got that from. I felt like Duffy is a grown-ass woman and dug herself into that hole. But I didn't see what Brandi did is her egging it on as much as her just trying to tell her friend, girl, say what you gotta say. Don't let this bitch punk you. But I don't think that they were bullying her in any way. Like, I really wasn't in agreement with how Duffy acted from jump. So I feel like Duffy kind of dug a hole for herself with Tammy and, you know, kind of with Shaunie at the end of the day, because it's almost like if you got beef with Tammy, a lot of the times you got beef with Shaunie too. It's just the way it seems. When Malaysia goes and has lunch with Tammy, after the small talk, Tammy basically tells her that she has a problem with Brandi. She likes Malaysia. Y'all, you know, we're cool, but I do not like your friend Brandi because I felt like she was bucking her friend's head up to fight me, and I was really trying not to have to fight anybody. I was trying to avoid a situation, and she sat up there bucking that girl's head up. Malaysia said what I said. You can't buck no grown-ass woman up to do anything. She a grown-ass woman. She did what she wanted to do. Don't be blaming Brandi for that shit. Maybe one day y'all two can sit down and get over it. Tammy ain't seeing that shit. So she's basically telling Malaysia, don't bring your fucking friend around me. I feel like that's a setup for something to happen later on. Okay, so all the ladies meet up. Jackie, Malaysia, Evelyn, Tammy, and Shaunie. Shaunie invites everybody out. She wants Jackie to feel included, and Jackie's ass brings Malaysia. They didn't tell her she can invite anybody, but we're happy to see Malaysia without Brandi, so we're getting past it. We're all having a good time seeing each other, you know, and then all of a sudden some girl with huge tits walks into the room. Apparently she's a stylist. Her name is Ania, and it was this real fake ass way of introducing a new girl to the show, okay? She's a stylist. She's styled Meek Mills and Rick Ross and a whole bunch of other famous rappers. And Evelyn's like, hey girl, you know what? We're gonna have to get you to help one of our friends and do like a little makeover. She's a beautiful girl, but she just needs like, you know, a little sprucing up. What Evelyn said about her needing to learn how to wear clothes for her body, that is exactly right. You are not small. Stop wearing your small clothes. I know this girl is going to get mad about this, so I'm going to wait until it actually happens, but I'm going to just tell you right now. The people in social media will tear your ass up. So if Evelyn didn't tell you, bitch, everybody on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook was going to fucking tell your ass that you looked a mess. You're on Basketball Wives, and if you haven't seen this show before, I don't know what the fuck you was thinking about getting on it. You have to be together when it comes to hair, makeup, and clothes. You have to be together. And in normal life, how you look is fine, but on Basketball Wives, bitch, no, don't do it to yourself, okay? You're doing it to yourself, okay? But we already see there's gonna be a problem. Jackie and Shaunie have both warned Evelyn that that girl may not take this whole makeover thing the best way because nobody wants to hear that they look like shit, basically. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Turn on your notifications. Share, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Oh, my mama.